1 year ago today, if you can believe that, Hurricane Maria slammed into Puerto Rico with sustained winds of 155 miles an hour. A recent study from George Washington University estimates nearly 3,000 people died from the hurricane. President Trump believes the death toll is inflated, though, and later today there will be a ceremony to commemorate the storm's anniversary. David Begnaud was in Puerto Rico when the deadly Category 4 hurricane made landfall.
The winds are ferocious right now, gusting above 120 miles per hour.
You can see this one as well.
Well, for the past year, David has been following the recovery efforts and recently returned to the island for a new CBSN documentary about the disaster. David, good morning. I know for a lot of us, we say, can we believe it's a year? I'll bet you can believe that it's been a year.
It's a somber day.
I'm sure.
It's a somber day. I remember so well being in front of that hotel a year ago. Good morning. Our team started working on this documentary sometime around the spring. It was driven by the fact that after all the reporting we had done, 1 to 2 minutes on television it just didn't seem like enough to convey how bad things really were. We saw an unbelievable struggle and a determination to be heard.
Puerto Rico is a Commonwealth of the United States, so its residents are American citizens, and they can relocate without any restrictions. It's estimated that nearly half of the people who have left the island so far are under the age of 24. And that's a demographic that is the lifeblood of any labor force. But despite that, we met some residents that believe it's still possible for Puerto Rico to get back on its feet.
Nice to meet you. How are you? I like your gray hair. Finally, somebody else who's young with gray hair.
This group of inspiring young professionals and artists believe that right now may be Puerto Rico's best chance to reshape this island for the better.
About 7 days after the storm, someone said to me, Maria may be the best thing that happened to Puerto Rico.
You know, that's a very bold statement.
It shocked me to hear that.
You know,
but it's true.
I've thought
You think it's true?
I think it's true. You know, but not in the way as the same thing. Like, we have gotten stronger. If anyone had a doubt, any doubt that Puerto Ricans are struggling on their own, this is a country that has been fighting for its freedom forever.
What does it mean to be Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rico is a colony of the United States, so you can't separate that. It's part of, you were born in a colonized country. In the context of Maria, it's about realizing that you're on your own, that your government won't do the work, the country that has colonized your country won't do the work.
Would you rather be an independent country?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, definitely.
All of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, but the U.S. is already committed, I think, close to $50 billion, right? So, I mean, it's huge.
A lot of people contributed money towards Puerto Rico and its recovery. Where's the money? When we still have people without power or potable water, for that matter.
So that clip shows Puerto Ricans who are staying. They don't want to leave the island. But there are a lot of people who are leaving because for them it's just too difficult to stay. I have to tell you, I've never experienced an endless emergency like the one that Maria left behind, though things are now in a recovery mode. A lot of the people who are leaving are single parents, moms and dads. And we're going to profile a single mom in our story who decided to leave with her daughter with no promise of anything on the mainland. She said, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Do you have any idea of the numbers of people that left Puerto Rico, what that number is, and what are you hearing about their plans to return?
Close to 198,000 did. And of that 198,000, about 40,000 kids have not re-registered in school.
It's interesting to hear young people say they feel like they're on their own, and in some cases they would prefer to be on their own.
Absolutely. Listen, Anthony, I was surprised because the governor will tell you, hey, we support statehood. We had 2 referendums. The voter turnout was near 23%, right? So it's hard to say the majority claimed that. But I was surprised with those people at the table who said, I think I want independence because everything that I've grown up with, I'm not sure I want the U.S. I'm not sure I want to be a part of the U.S. I was surprised. I didn't expect to hear that.
they're still asking for a bailout from the U.S. government too, though, and the help that comes with
fair, but remember, they pay taxes. It's their money. It's not a gift.
Yeah.
They pay taxes. It's theirs too.
And where have those 200,000 people relocated to the United States?
Orlando, New York, Massachusetts, 38 different states, but there's such a large contingent in Central Florida and here in New York City, quite frankly.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is a beautiful place. Would like to see it get back to its original glory. Thank you, David.
You bet.
Puerto Rico, the exodus after Hurricane Maria will stream tomorrow at 10 p.m. Central, 8 Pacific on CBSN.